you can't ride a bike. He would never be pro.
Yeah.
But now you can YouTube.
He just talks about me like this and I'm sitting right here.
I know.
Checking in from Maun in Botswana.
We just made it to Bentonville, Arkansas.
Welcome back to Thule Outdoor Club News, and this time we're coming to you from the heart of Paris.
That's right. Thule Outdoor Club On Tour is here to catch the Adidas 10K Paris race. And yes, we've even got our own Thule Stroller race going on.
So this episode is all about running. Well, no, not just that.
You can also look forward to an inspiring trip to Botswana with Thule ambassador Sebastian Canaves.
And a deep dive into bike culture and trends with Martin Söderström and Eliot Jackson.
But first, how do you run with a stroller? Let's find out.
Running with a stroller changes the game. Here are 5 unique tips that many runners don't think about. Tip number 1, alternate your arm position for balance and efficiency. Switch arms every few minutes to balance out the effort and reduce asymmetry in your stride. Tip number 2, use the elastic band technique on hills. When going uphill, keep your body close to the stroller to avoid wasting energy pushing it forward. But on the downhills, let your arms stay relaxed and allow the stroller to roll slightly ahead of you like a rubber band stretching. Tip number 3, adjust tire pressure for terrain. For pavement, keep tires fully inflated for the least rolling resistance. For trails or bumpy surfaces, slightly lower the pressure to absorb shock and improve traction. Tip number 4, plan stroller-friendly intervals. Instead of forcing traditional workouts like on a track, use stoplights, hills, or turns as natural intervals. Sprint to the next stop sign, then recover. Push hard uphill, then coast down. Tip number 5, keep a quick access kit of snacks, toys, and emergency gear. Having a stroller means extra weight, but packing smart can save a lot of stress. This makes the ride way more enjoyable for you and your little one.
I love that. Proof that you really can stay active even with a toddler on board.
Exactly. It's about adapting, not stopping.
Oh, and speaking of pushing limits, time to check in with someone who doesn't just run, he flies.
Matthias Giroud. Mount Hood, here we go.
It is that time of the year. Alpine starts super early, trying to get a sunrise ski base jump. Every time I wake up and I'm motivated, but I'm scared and I overthink a lot, which prevents me from being free. And as I go up in the mountains and put one foot in front of the other, well, this liberation just takes place, which I always call existential emancipation. I really wish I could have this clarity in everyday life. Anyway, let's keep going so we can make the sunrise. See you guys later.
All right, we're mid-race. And I have to say, this course is awesome.
The vibe is immaculate. There's live music, a light show we're about to enter, families everywhere. Can't wait to show you.
Let's go. Well, we made it to Paris. What's on our agenda today?
Well, today we'll be sightseeing. We're gonna check out the race course,
Grab a baguette,
grab a croissant.
some macaroons,
Oh yeah, cappuccino,
some chocolate.
some fromage,
Yes, what is that?
cheese.
Yes, it's for the race.
Yeah, it's carbo loading. We're here to win. So we just left the most incredible gluten-free bakery I've ever seen in my life.
So good.
We're about 5 croissants deep.
So we figure perfect time to go on a run.
So we're running actually on our trail for the 10K on Sunday.
And this is our favorite way to explore a city anyway, so let's go sightseeing.
Perfect timing, wish us luck.
Are we at first? We can't tell. Are we at first place? I think so. We did it.
Well,
First place, baby.
Honestly, getting first place wasn't as hard as I thought.
It really wasn't.
They didn't put it on the medal, but
That's okay.
that's okay.
That was amazing. We just ran through Paris.
That was honestly the most beautiful run I've ever been on.
Like Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe. It was insane. Now we're gonna go eat
fun
some
stuff is-
croissants.
yes.
Some more croissants. That was such a good day. It's the kind of energy you want to just pack up and bring home with you.
Yeah, speaking of packing up, if you're the kind of person who brings everything with you, we've got the perfect solution.
A roof box made for modern adventures. Check it out.
From the boulevards of Paris to the wild open savannas.
Let's join Thule Ambassador Sebastian Canaves in Botswana. Safari life, camera ready, let's go.
Hello, checking in from Maun in Botswana. I just arrived in the Okavango Delta. Off to another amazing off-the-path tour here. I'm a safari guide. And yeah, can't wait. It's nice and warm. It's the beginning of winter. 28 degrees, cold nights, and it's gonna be absolutely amazing.
Wow, that was epic. I mean, how did those animals always look camera ready?
No, imagine being that photogenic naturally.
That'd be cool. Anyways, time to shift gears. Let's meet another ambassador. This one moves to the city on 2 wheels.
Ich habe im Alltag festgestellt, dass es irgendwie frustrierend ist, dass wir eigentlich nur arbeiten, um leben zu können. Und bei mir ist es so, ich bin Polizistin und gleichzeitig Influencerin und genau diese 2 unterschiedlichen Berufe sind perfekt für mich, um diesen Ausgleich zu haben und einfach verschiedene Sichtweisen zu haben. Und genau diese verschiedenen Sichtweisen und diese verschiedenen Welten inspirieren mich und bringen mich auch weiter. Mein Motto ist unperfekt perfekt. Ich glaube, dass wir oft in der Gesellschaft so einen Druck erleben, dass wir perfekt sein müssen. Doch ich glaube, dass das Unperfekte schon perfekt ist. Ich versuche im Alltag oft aus meiner Komfortzone herauszukommen, um einfach neue Dinge zu erleben und einfach auch mal Neues auszuprobieren. Denn ich habe die Erfahrung gemacht, dass mich das unglaublich weiterbringt in meiner Persönlichkeitsentwicklung. Ja, ich liebe auch die Mode. Also ich gehe gern einkaufen, ich versuche mich immer neu aus, versuche meine Persönlichkeit über die Mode auszudrücken und versuche einfach auch andere Menschen zu inspirieren. Ich finde, es ist unglaublich wichtig, dass man an seine Ziele glaubt, an seine Träume glaubt, um einfach weiterzukommen und einfach mal was auszuprobieren.
There's always someone there to lead me home.
Man, I love cities that support bike culture.
Just like Paris. I mean, it's been amazing to see the way this city has transformed to welcome cyclists.
We're definitely onto something, so let's keep it rolling and get into some serious bike trend talk.
Hey everyone, and welcome from the Riva del Garda Bike Festival.
Today, we're diving into what's shaping the biking world right now, the tech, the trends, and the culture.
Joining us, we have our friends, Eliot Jackson, legendary rider and changemaker.
Martin Söderström, slopestyle master and freeride pioneer.
Wow.
All right, let's get right into it.
Okay, so this is a question for both of you. What is the biggest shift you're seeing right now in the biking world? Is it riding styles, technology, or the culture?
One of the things that I felt like has been going on for a while now is just like I don't know, maybe like the expansion of like what you can do on a bike. I think like kids growing up now, you can go and do things with like do whatever you want on social media, like kind of make a career in that way. You can, you know, be a slopestyle athlete, you can do video parts, you can kind of do a lot of things where, you know, back in Martin and I's day, it was like, it's like I was like a World Cup racer. It's like only racing, and you know, Martin was a slopestyle athlete. So
now.
yeah, I feel like there is a lot more options.
Totally.
That's cool.
Yeah,
You agree?
exactly as you say. It's like the disciplines are just like it's more and more disciplines all the time.
Yeah.
All the time, and it's I think that's really cool
Yeah.
Yeah.
because when we were younger, exactly, either you was competing against time or kind of doing big tricks.
That
and
is
it wasn't
cool.
really
Way
anything
more.
in between. Now you can be a lot more like do whatever you want.
It's a lot more available
make
to
it
you.
make it work, which is
Totally.
amazing.
Cool.
What's actually pushing bike technology forward right now, and what's just marketing noise?
I think it's interesting for me to see kind of how some of the World Cup technology has come to like everyday bikes. Like there was a lot of like electronic suspension kind of stuff. And like there's a lot of data and things like that they use at the downhill World Cups. But now like, you know, I think SRAM has like their flight attendant where you can like view all of your suspension stuff on your phone. And
Wow.
I don't know, bikes are just way better than they used to be. Like they don't break nearly as much,
Nice.
which is amazing.
Good.
I feel like the bikes are so good now. Like you can have a bike that's 3 or 4, 5 years old and they still are amazing.
That's good.
Cool.
So
Social media, obviously, it's huge. Do you feel like it's fueling creativity or like it's pulling focus away from the pure ride?
It is a tough one because both of us were kind of in the era of when you maybe did like 2 film projects every year, which was amazing because then you could put a lot more into it and a bit more thought and creativity around it.
Yeah.
Now it's almost like you're like, it's not worth planning for a week for a like 30-second clip. So in one way, I feel like it was a bit cooler when you put a bit more effort into it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a lot of the time now, I kind of just go out and ride to film something, and then it turns out really cool, something that I didn't think was gonna be cool in the beginning. So it's like, before, maybe every time you went out, you had these huge expectations, and it was like the perfect built track.
Totally.
But then nowadays, I maybe go out and just the other day, I found like a little cliff,
Right.
10K from here, and then I went there, and it turned out really cool. Which
Yeah.
would be before, it would be like, this is not cool enough for like a big banger edit, so I'm just not gonna do it.
Right.
It's kind of fueling each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, speaking of that, do you think we're heading toward a YouTube-first riding culture where the filming matters more than riding it?
what are the kids like when you're coaching? What are they up to?
I mean, they definitely think the YouTubers are cooler.
Yeah.
Then riders.
It's more important to get it on
competing,
YouTube. It's
riders.
actually
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
I would say.
Yeah.
And some people that I watch now, I'm like, no names mentioned. But why do you, why do you
But
think
why?
At Martin Söderström on
why do you
YouTube.
think this guy is cool? I mean, he can't ride a bike. But like,
Yeah.
and he just have tons of followers on
Yeah.
on Instagram and YouTube, and I'm like,
Interesting.
but that's just me being old and grumpy now. I think I just don't understand what.
Yeah.
So it is pulling
what's the
away from
hype
it a
about?
little.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
like you could say that the culture matters more in that way. Because I felt that too when you did an edit. You were like, I have to do something that's like never been done before, or like build something that's never been done. And I feel like bikes in general, the reason they're so cool and so fun is because you go and hang out with your friends, go and ride and stuff like that. And so the like positive spin on it, I guess, is that I kind of want to have that same feeling when I'm watching content as when I'm riding.
Could be
But
good and bad.
like it is such a shift. It's like so much of a shift from like the like craft of it to being more entertainment focused.
Yes, for sure.
But also like one thing that is really cool is that we have way more professional bike riders now.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah.
In the past, like one of those guys that I was talking about, like you can't ride a bike. He would never be pro.
Yeah.
But not because
Like
YouTube, you're a pro.
But seriously,
So you're saying I could do it.
If you make YouTube.
Cool. Okay. Which country or scene is the most influential in biking culture right now?
I'll take this from the racing perspective, like downhill racing. And it's definitely France. You know, they've been winning like so much stuff. I think that there's all of these kind of testing grounds, like these little bike parks where like they'll build racetracks and like the juniors go there and they train, they see, you know, like an Emery Piron or Miriam Nicole and Camille Bolange, like being there and seeing them ride and then wanting to kind of imitate that and kind of do what they do. So I think that whole like racing scene in France is really, really interesting and cool.
Do you think electric mountain bikes are getting true respect in core mountain bike circles or still seen as like a shortcut?
No, absolutely. I remember when I had got my first e-bike like maybe 10 years ago now, and I posted a clip and everyone, I got 100% hate.
Really?
Sell out. Everything. But then now everyone is posting.
So because
Now they're supported.
Yeah, I feel like everyone is gonna hate who hasn't tried one because it is amazing.
Once you get on one, you're like, okay, this is kind of nice.
Because most of us, like gravity athletes, likes riding downhill. And if you have an e-bike, you can maybe do 10 laps downhill instead of 3.
Yeah.
So like, I love it.
Have you ever posted about them since that?
No. I deleted my Instagram.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
I remember that. Like you would post and like you'd have people be like, I lost all respect for you, I'm unfollowed.
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. So they have
And
come
this
a
is
long
like
way.
5 years ago.
It's not long ago. Like,
No.
Yeah.
Now the kids love
And now everybody's over it.
Yeah.
I think it's exactly like what Martin said. As soon as you try it, then it's just like, oh, this is kind of nice. I feel like one of the reasons it happened is because I think in bike culture, a lot of the time, it's like a type 2 fun, like you have to earn your downhills and stuff like that. And so I think there was a lot of stigma around the accessibility of being able to do what, you know, somebody on an e-bike could do, what somebody had been training, you know, 10 years to do or whatever.
So you invented e-bikes.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Good for you.
Oh,
I love
nice.
that.
This is huge.
The innovator.
This
Pioneer.
is huge. Pioneer.
Can we do that next time?
Yeah.
In the intro?
Of course,
like
yes. The
e-bike.
inventor of e-bike.
lower third.
Yeah. It's like very, very long. Like pioneer. So we have a little quick fire round. Best bike related thing in general you've seen all year.
My brother, he won a stage. Like he's a gravel racer now, and he won a stage in Africa in Sierra Leone.
Wow.
Oh my God,
That
cool.
was when he went through the finish. You know, he put his hands up and like
Yeah.
Love that.
road biking thing.
See your brother doing that.
Yeah, that's great. That was
Congrats.
fun. That was good. I'll take the congrats for him.
Yeah. Congrats.
Oh, for you. Oh my God. Yeah.
Thank you. We worked hard.
Okay, next question. Most underrated trail system or riding town?
Oh yeah, this should be me now, right?
You can't opt out of
I
team.
was I did a road trip in Norway last summer and recommend, especially now when we have e-bikes as well. The scenery,
Norway.
everything is really cool.
Underrated.
Mine is definitely not underrated, but it's the best. It's just Queenstown, New Zealand.
Nice.
Yeah. I think it's
Okay, good to
I
know.
don't think it's overrated, but it's highly rated already.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Is it very busy and like super well known to ride?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess.
Second most well-known
Yeah,
bike park,
okay.
maybe.
Here we go.
in the
Really?
world.
You know what?
Maybe you didn't understand the
Could be
question.
wrong.
Most underrated.
Okay, underrated. Okay. Martin didn't even
All right.
name his trail system. He said the country.
But we did say or
He
town.
skipped the first one and then he said a town.
Northern Europe.
Martin's cheating. Answer whatever question you feel like. Whatever question you want. Here's the suggested question:
Okay.
is if you could erase one overused bike trend, what would it be?
I feel like fat bikes. I'm not 100% sure about.
What's a
Subject. I feel like
What's a fat bike?
it's like a bike with really like huge tires.
So like right on the sand
So
on the beach kind of thing?
No one really knows what it's
So that's
for.
Love it in
Nobody knows.
snowy places. You can ride on snow and
Yeah,
stuff.
I should probably try that.
I think mine is backflips. I don't think anyone just needs to do a
Those are
backflip.
so overused.
It's like
Seriously?
Really?
Yeah.
But I agree.
Nuh-uh.
I prefer 360s and tail whips.
Yeah, same.
you know what? I feel like if you haven't
Backflips either then.
if you haven't done a backflip by now, then like
That seems
Just
dangerous.
forget it.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Let's erase that.
How dangerous is it?
I don't know. I've never done one. Okay.
But we need one
Okay,
more.
though.
Like over
Good.
in bike trends. This is we've been clipped-in pedals.
No, that I need those.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
don't
We like that one.
Yeah.
Or like you can take a positive spin. Is there a bike trend that you're like, this rocks? I love this bike trend.
It's not very gravity, but I love the gravel bike trend.
Why are you laughing?
Yeah.
Because no, but seriously, it's like road biking, but you can go anywhere. Like it's you can go on trails, you can go on gravel roads. You can just discover way more. I'm
Can
gonna
we-
lose all of my followers now.
Can we
Not again.
can we put a clip into this where like Martin is doing like a 360 tail whip down like a huge thing, and then cut to the next clip of him riding gravel?
You guys got that?
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like there's so much
Deborah?
good stuff happening in the bike world right now. Thanks again to Elliot and Martin for joining us today.
You know what?
What?
Let's go one more time. Another report, another location, another inspiring ride.
Okay.
So we just made it to Bentonville, Arkansas. We're heading out to the Bentonville Bike Festival right now. This place is said to bring in about 15 to 20,000 attendees. What do you think of Bentonville Bike Festival?
Totally awesome.
Sick.
I love it so much. I want to live here.
This place has endless amounts of trails, and we're gonna go check them out right now. Oh yeah, that was so sick.
And now it's reveal time.
Let's find out who was behind the camera on this episode of My Outdoor Home.
All right, guys, time is up now. It's Markus Semmer, outdoor chef and van life cook. Happy to join the adventure here with the Thule Subsolar, which gives me really perfect shelter for any of my adventures. I have a lot of space here for cooking and having a nice evening together with my lovely dog, Emmy. Feel free to join the evening.
Wow, what an episode. Stroller runs, base jumps, bike trends, and even wild animals striking poses.
Yeah. And what's even more exciting is we're starting to work on a brand new travel series right here on Thule Outdoor Club TV YouTube channel.
Hosted by us, Coco and Blake, we'll be diving deeper into travel stories and our Thule ambassadors.
So it's officially time to pass the baton onto our new hosts.
But don't worry, you'll be seeing plenty of us right here on Thule Outdoor Club TV.
So stay tuned for some new epic adventures.
And many new inspiring faces. See
you out there.